A few years ago, if something broke on your car, you fixed it. Simple as that. A $5 part, a screwdriver, maybe an hour in the driveway. Today, that same repair could cost you $500, and you still wouldn't be allowed to do it yourself. Because modern cars don't just break anymore. They lock you out. They reject parts. They demand software approval. And in some cases, they won't even let you start the repair without paying the dealership first. This didn't happen by accident. It was designed this way. And once you see how it works, you'll never look at a new car the same way again. Let me ask you something. How long should it take to change a headlight bulb? Back in the day? Maybe a minute. Now? Try removing half the front end of your car. Wheel well liners, plastic covers, entire grills, all just to reach a bulb. And it gets worse. Some cars don't even give you a transmission dipstick anymore. You literally cannot check your own fluid. You have to trust a sensor. And when that sensor fails, you're not replacing a $50 part, you're looking at a massive repair bill. This isn't engineering, it's strategy. Because the harder it is to fix, the more you'll pay someone else to do it. But wait until you hear this next one, because this turns small repairs into financial disasters. Here's where it gets crazy. You can buy a perfectly working part, install it yourself, and your car will reject it. No joke. On some modern cars and trucks, parts like window switches now have digital serial numbers. So when you plug it in, the car scans it. And if it doesn't match the manufacturer's system, it shuts it down. The part works. The wiring is fine, but the software says no. So what do you have to do? Tow your car to the dealership? Pay them $200 an hour? Just so they can approve the part? And trust me, this is not the end of the story. Picture this. You go to the store, buy a battery, install it yourself. Simple, right? Not anymore. Because on some modern cars, the battery has to be registered to the system. If you don't do it, the car thinks it's still using the old battery, so it overcharges the new one and destroys it. Now your $200 battery is dead in weeks. And the fix? Go to the dealership, pay them. Just to click a button. That's not maintenance, that's a subscription disguised as a repair. Here's what most people don't realize. This isn't about making repairs harder. It's about making you give up. They design these cars to feel overwhelming, confusing, intimidating. So instead of fixing it yourself, you hand over your credit card. Every time. And if you're getting value from this breakdown so far, hit that like button. Because what's happening here affects every single driver on the road. Here's the truth. If you buy a modern car today, you don't really own it. You're the primary user. That's it. The manufacturer controls the software, the parts, the repairs. So you've got two choices. 1, support right-to-repair laws. Fight back. Or 2, buy older vehicles. Cars you can actually fix. Because sometimes, the smartest money isn't buying the newest thing. It's keeping the one you can control. So now I want to hear from you. Would you ever buy a car you can't repair yourself? Or are you sticking with old-school vehicles? Drop your answer below. And if you want more videos exposing the real cost of modern cars, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.